Welcome to Airplanemood's vlog. Here we are at Syracusa, Ortigia. Ortigia is the smaller region, the more historical part of Syracusa, which is a much larger city on Sicily island of Italy. Ortigia / Syracusa. There's lots of ancient Greek architecture here and the slightly more modern, but obviously still historical rest of the city that's not the ruins is more of a Baroque palazzo type of architecture. Even with a heat wave, Ortigia was slightly more cool because of the many windy alleyways. A delight to walk through and try the eats. Here's our pistachio granite. And the temperature today is 35 instead of 45. Better than 45. These are the famous Sicilian head statues, and there is an ancient myth or story that a lot of locals believe in, where a man who has betrayed his wife because he had another wife and family had returned to this wife who cut off his head and made it into a vase for flowers. And then it became so beautiful, the flowers, that all of the other towners asked how she did it and followed this method. But instead of an actual person's head, the towners made their vase into a decorated head. That was us walking through the main square, and then here we arrived to the edges of Ortigia Island, part of Syracusa, and it's just the most beautiful teal waters. We saw lots of people jumping in. Beautiful colors. After walking around all of the streets of Ortigia, because it's not so big, you can see it in 2 to 3 hours, we got into a rental car and drove through the more modern parts of Syracusa, the larger city, which Ortigia is in. Like the Rome archaeological sites is grand. Many people were here. This side more. On another day, we drove all the way to the southwestern part of Sicily, Agrigento, to see the ancient Greek ruins and also to see the Turkish steps, Scalei de Turkey. And these are really beautiful and definitely worth a day trip to drive to and check out and swim right beside beautiful limestone-like Turkish steps. And the following is more footage of our day trip to Agrigento and the Turkish steps. Catch you in our next vlog of Sicily.